The cake that is baked correctly is moist and tender. To tell if a cake is done correctly, there are 5 methods that you can use. However, several bakers utilize a thermometer. However, this method is not reliable since cakes have different internal temperatures at about 200 degrees Fahrenheit to 210 degrees Fahrenheit. Chocolate cakes, vanilla cakes, pound cakes, and butter cakes have about 210 degrees Fahrenheit when they are completely baked. Methods for how to tell if a cake is done. Golden brown top. You can tell if the cake is usually done if it is golden brown. With that, it is a sign that it is excellently baked. The more sugar is in the recipe, the more browner the cake will be when it is finished. Likewise, the edges should have a somewhat darker shade, like a perfectly toasted marshmallow. Also, the center must have developed some color as well. If it smells pleasant, you will know for sure if the cake is done if you find yourself smelling the aroma of sugar and butter in the kitchen. In addition to that, the scent of vanilla usually smells sweet. Moreover, chocolate cake gives off its signature aroma with a hint of coffee once it is baked correctly. Use the toothpick or paring knife test. In the center of the cake, insert a toothpick to know if the crumb has set. If it comes out with crumbs clinging to it or gummy, the cake requires more time in the oven. Although, consider utilizing a paring knife that reveals underbaked crumbs effectively, since it is more useful if you are baking a quick bread or cake created from thick batters, such as a loaf of banana bread or pound cake. You can tell if the cake is done if it springs back. It is best to press it gently on the center of the cake with a few fingers to observe if it springs back. However, the cake is not done baking if your fingers leave little indents. Please put it in the oven for 5 minutes before rechecking it. The edges pull away. Once the cake is close to the end of the bake time, peer through the oven. The cake's edges are the initial sign that it has set and become entirely baked. Likewise, they shrink inward as the crumb tightens and the rest of the cake bakes, pulling away from the pan if you have greased the cake pan on the sides. It is best to understand that when making a sponge cake such as an angel food cake, this test will not be as effective because usually, it does not be greased in the sides of the pan. As a result, the cake will stick to the baking pan's sides even though it has been completely baked. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.